So this isn't part of the 3 minutes. Thank you very much for contributing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for having your friends watch as well. And now the 3 minutes starts. Stephanie Smyth is a journalist. She's been in the business for 30 years, and she knows radio and TV and print, and she joins me right now because I won't put the question to you. You've followed politics for years and years and years. You hear it all the time. Is Canada broken? I put the question to you.
Oh, I think there's cracks in Canada beyond the Canadian Shield and stuff like that.
And
the cracks in the Canadian Shield, maybe. I think it's just a very, we always say these are difficult times and time for a change.
Are these more than difficult times then?
These are very concerning times. I don't think I've ever felt as concerned about the future of our country.
Tell me why.
I feel that there's just a whole different attitude toward our country, toward how we govern our country, and I really believe that there's been a bleed of the populism from the U.S. And that's not to say that, you know, I'm one way or another in how this is, you know, coming to be in Canada, but it's creating an attitude that is a little bit disturbing. And I want to see the country unite, you know, together rather than come together over, or, you know, fall apart over negativity. It's more about positive change and moving forward.
But populism, everybody in certain press uses that as a negative. I look, populism, Trudeau won in 1968. He was a populist leader because you get a lot of votes.
Isn't that the way you deal with populism now?
Yeah, it's not just, you know, negative. It's not just, you know, right wing or left wing.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. Like, I'm hoping that it continues to see positive change, and if there's a change of the ballot, right, in the next election, it's for all the right reasons, and people go into this knowing exactly what's coming forward, and not about, you know, shutting doors and, you know, just having a negative feel about everything that's going on in this country.
Well, but it's that, not shutting doors, it's that negative feel. I'll tell you, people in the country, in the countryside, in Buckhorn, say, you know, what's going on in Canada? All the billions of dollars being spent on things, and government sticking its nose into things that we never thought it should stick its nose into. They say things are changing and not for the better. And we hear that around the world. People talking about Canada that way. Canada's not as good as it used to be.
Well, I mean, I think on the world stage, sometimes it can be seen as an embarrassment in a way that we're,
which, you know, never was before. You never had that with Trudeau or
stepping up is so important, and not stepping back when it comes to like Ukraine or what's happening, you know, in the Middle East right now. Support and showing that we're part of this global team,
what about our Canadian forces? I mean, we're hearing that they can't even, you know, buy their own food. It's so underfunded.
Look, I believe in the Canadian forces, and I believe that they have to be respected and honored.
That's not funding it.
And they're not funding it enough. And there's so much malcontents, or so many malcontents within the Canadian Armed Forces, that it's really disturbing right now, and you want to see that positivity is what I'm talking about. How can we make that change to, you know, it's just, the thing is, Stephen, is Canada is not robust right now. There's not the critical mass, and there's not to support and pay for what we all value so much.
Well put. Steph, thanks very much. 3 minutes. From your comments, I know many of you appreciate the fact that this is where you can get an analysis that you're not going to get in that old school news. Canada needs more informed voters. Please ask your friends to subscribe, and don't forget PayPal. God, let's get paid.